everyone. Welcome to the No Shame podcast. We're on episode, what are we on now?
19.
19 for this year. So episode 19 of the 2026 season. It's me, Battlefield Bartender, joined with Restless Merc, Undead Wolf, and we've got a guest host, PaperClipMike. How we doing, buddy?
What's
It's
up?
me. I took a 4-hour nap after work today.
Oh, he's feeling refreshed.
Oh, dude, I had to do the same thing yesterday afternoon. Like,
I hit
like
the wall
time
of
right
work
now
2
is
hours
currently.
in.
So it's currently like almost 11 a.m. On a Sunday here in Australia, and I worked a Saturday shift yesterday. I was practically dead despite only working 6 hours, but like I took like a 3-hour fucking power nap. By the time I got home, I was like, ugh, I can't even be bothered to cook dinner. So
I got to work. I got
Thank
to work
God-
at 6 in the
thank
morning.
God I've
About
been meal
8:30, I was done.
yeah, thank God I've been meal prepping like a motherfucker, because God knows Australia needs to go into a bloody recession if it wants to like save the financial economy. Like, like, Jesus. Big news going on at the moment. I mean, like we had the like sort of not really E3 that just happened last week with the Summer Games Fest showcase, Xbox showcase and Fan Fest. You had the PlayStation State of Play, Nintendo Direct, and yada 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 yada. For whatever reason, Epic Games decided to do an Unreal showcase just to show off more of what the Unreal 6 engine can do. And you've heard me make this argument before. I still have no cucking clue why they keep calling it the Unreal Engine, despite not having made an Unreal Tournament game since 2007. Like,
I had brown hair.
like,
in
come on.
2007.
Yeah, like Unreal Tournament 3, I think, was the last one that they ever made, and we still haven't gotten a single Unreal Tournament since. So, you know, what's going on? We're up to the 6th iteration of the engine now, and still no actual cool shooter to showcase it on. Because, like, and you've heard so many developers using UE5 just as of late complaining about like the way the lighting just has that sort of unrealism look to it, and you know, it's without any kind of like real in-depth knowledge of how the engine works. Like every game will just look the same because of the way lighting is just, you know, hard baked into the code of the engine. And I think that's where you get that problem where like each game that's released on Unreal Engine 5 just looks so goddamn similar to each other, because it doesn't leave a lot of room for, you know, creative freedom in how the game presents itself in a way. I mean, you can kind of see it with like the like as awesome of a job as Halo Studios has done with Campaign Evolved gameplay wise, graphically it looks like a UE5 game. Like in the same way Metal Gear Solid Delta looks like a Unreal Engine game. It's kind of a damn shame. But so everyone seems to be losing their minds over the Grand Theft Auto 4 pre-orders. And
Hold on. Pause. Grand Theft Auto 4.
Grand Theft Auto 6, fucking like
We're getting Grand Theft Auto 4 again before we're getting Grand Theft Auto 6.
Yeah.
That's crazy. When was this news?
Yeah,
When
we're going
It's
back
not
to
even-
Liberty City.
Spoiler: Grand Theft Auto 4, not that good.
Yeah.
I'll say it. Like, I love Grand.
What do you
I've been
mean?
playing Grand. Well, hold on. I've been playing Grand Theft. Oh, technically, I played one of them on Game Boy, so I think it was GTA 2. But most people don't count. But I'm old. Remember, most people. We'll say most people, for them, GTA 3 was their first one.
Yeah,
that's when I really
for
got
most
into
people.
it. Like,
At least
I
most
knew
people
Grand
our age.
Yeah, like I knew Grand Theft Auto was because I had GamePro and stuff as a kid, but most people really didn't play it until 3. 3 was okay because it's pretty much the first one. There was a lot of kinks in it.
It was the first
But it was the
fully
last game.
3D.
I remember that one because you used to get paid for blowing up cars. Like if your car blew up, you got money for it. So I would just go around just blowing up cars to get money. But Vice City is fantastic.
Oh, for sure. Like
Yeah.
that
San
80s
Andreas
vibe
is
cannot be
probably-
touched.
San Andreas was my favorite.
See, this is where I'm going to be really divisive because I think San Andreas, for what it was just Rockstar being very overambitious and just trying to flex on every other studio as to what the PlayStation 2 hardware could do. Like,
But it
you
worked,
have to
though.
remember, yeah, it worked, but and like everything that they did was nothing short of black magic. But at the same time, on a 6th generation console, it was probably one of the very few games that had to be run on 2 discs. And on top of that, ran like arse as far as performance went compared to prior entries, especially to games that have been able to pull off feats of technical wizardry and graphical prowess for what the hardware could push. I mean, like, you have to consider Metal Gear Solid 2 for the PlayStation 2 was a major graphical leap, and what Konami managed to pull off graphically in that game was nothing short of black magic and technical wizardry, and it ran at 60 FPS in all that 480i glory on the PS2. Like San Andreas, yeah, it's a big world, but like at the same time, it has that curse of being an open but empty world, and it like trying to get from point A to point B just felt a bit mundane, especially after, you'd fail a mission, you'd respawn, because back then they didn't have a checkpoint system like, Grand Theft Auto 5 does. So you basically spawned at the hospital. Even after you failed the mission, have to go back to the mission, the quest giver or whatever, and just work your way back up trying to get your inventory back. This was like the age of you didn't have like, any kind of space to store weapons. Like you had to, if you died, you had to buy them all back and make that money back. So
San Andreas Vice City was like that too.
yeah, Vice
Like
City
the
was
other
like
ones
that
were
too.
like
But
that. If you died, you lost all your
but the
money
beauty
and you
of
lost all your stuff.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, like, those worlds, like Liberty City and Vice City in GTA 3 and Vice City, like, the worlds were much more smaller and contained, so it was forgivable. But San Andreas, you were literally, like, traveling a world that was the size of almost like a small American state. So, yeah, and just trying to work your way back up, it would be like this arbitrary and lengthy and monotonous process compared to the prior entries where, things like the world was contained enough where you could just, easily work your way out where to go. And it wouldn't be such a lengthy process. Like, fuck. And there was just so much you could do, but at the same time, I think it was just Rockstar just trying to flex what the PS2 hardware could do, really pushing that poor system to its limits. Grand Theft Auto 4, like, I have a sweet spot for Grand Theft Auto 4 because for a game that came out on the 7th gen consoles, those being the Xbox 360 and the PS3, it was small and contained. And you could easily navigate your way through, and the world had a bit more structure to it, and combat was arguably much better, as well. Whereas Grand Theft Auto 5, like, it just kind of hands everything to you on a silver platter, and on top of that, the world didn't really have much structure to it. And for 90% of the game, you're only spending that time around Los Santos anyways, and like barely do you ever go out to, um the desert or anything like that. Most missions were taking place around the city, so why would you have like these rolling plains and a mountain and a fucking desert to traverse if only 10% of your story missions and side quests are going to be taking place there? So it was just like yeah, we've got like this big like island country, but 90% of the game you're only going to be, spending in a small portion of that map. So I was like, what was the point? You could have like done a lot better with your level design. On top of that, I feel like, and again, this is going to be very divisive. Like the story in Grand Theft Auto 4, I think was a hell of a lot better, and Nico Bellic was one of the most likable Grand Theft Auto protagonists, right next to CJ, and Tommy Vercetti, in the 3D era of Grand Theft Auto games, because he wasn't malicious. Like he was just trying to he was a war vet that escaped a Slavic country, try to live this life that his cousin Roman promised him, only to realize that he was just living in a dump and just
The land of
basically
bullying.
trying to survive, all while the criminal underbelly of Liberty City, a city where that is known for having corpses wearing cement shoes lining the fucking river, like just trying to survive, and that criminal underbelly just drags him back into this PTSD rabbit hole of just being a monster. Grand Theft Auto 5, I think the story was just less structured, and like they really tried having, 3 playable protagonists, but like Franklin, I think, should have been the only playable character throughout the story, because Michael and Trevor just seemed to me like the kind of, characters in prior Grand Theft Auto games that would give you missions to do rather being, the ones carrying them out. Like Michael, like he was a well-off guy in witness protection with a dysfunctional family. Trevor is like the embodiment of every, Grand Theft Auto player that plays the game like a psychopath. And just like a lot of the humor was just very obvious. But at least, Grand Theft Auto, like their stories, I think always have thrived off of that, underdog story of, that rags to riches tale. I mean, you saw it in Grand Theft Auto 3. The guy you're playing in Grand Theft Auto 3, like he gets screwed over by his girlfriend, basically, on his way to, maximum security prison, gets broken out, and then he has to try and work his way back up and build a reputation in Liberty City's underbelly. Tommy Vercetti, like cocaine deal gone wrong, and he has to work his way back to try and take control of the city. CJ, he's literally trying to like hold his neighborhood gang back together, with tin cans and strings, and trying to figure out who murdered his mother, and figure out this whole other plot with gangs working for corrupt police and that kind of thing. Nico's story, also a rags to riches story, but what the fuck does Michael and Trevor have to do besides being the sort of rabbit that brings Franklin, being Alice, down this twisted wonderland of drugs, sex, and rock and roll? I just don't understand.
I liked San Andreas mainly because when I was younger, they didn't have nothing like that. Like when San Andreas came out, like for me, now I know it's different for y'all, but for me, it was like a holy grail when I was growing up because everybody who was anybody loved playing San Andreas, and at the time for everything else that they had, that was the only different game that people had to play, and it was really really cool and engineered of how they made that game, how big the map was. It was just way different. Of course they made mistakes, and people didn't like this, people didn't like that, they loved this, they loved that, but from where they've come from that and now is exponentially, like there's no words to describe it. I thought we were going to get GTA 7 before 6, but glad they have a
I'm
release
looking
date.
forward to GTA 6 because whereas we've had stories about like rags to riches and all that shit, this is going to be like a Bonnie and Clyde type story.
Yeah, and it's still gonna, follow that traditional rags to riches story as well, which is something that I hope they play their cards right on. Gameplayer wise, I just really want them to focus more on the fun of it all, because like apart from the main story missions in the story mode for Grand Theft Auto 5, there wasn't really much else to do. Because
I mean,
the game's
So,
only tangible reward is money, and this was something that was, more on becoming of Rockstar
you can
after
steal cars,
Red
you can
Dead
get fight
Redemption
with
1.
police, you can
I mean,
blow
Yeah,
up,
but
you can do
yeah,
the
but
air.
apart from that, what else is there to do? Because at least, with Grand Theft Auto 4, like they had like a whole living world. Like you could, talk to friends and,
go
go
bowling.
bowling or play pool with them and that sort of thing. And that would develop like your friendship bond with those friends and even girlfriends that would give you uh better perks like in the long run. Like you had one guy, if you like if you worked on your friendship with this particular character, he could get you like he could be your personal gun runner and sell you black market weapons for cheap. So if you got busted by the police, you could buy them at a cheaper price and restock your
Mhm.
ammo for a portion of what you would get from other you know gun runners. Um,
Yeah.
you could even call one of your girlfriends and they would just like magically heal you over the phone, like as long as you weren't busy, or
Give you a blowjob.
basically get you yeah, yes, if you really are that fucking sex depraved to focus on that, yes, sure. But like, you could also call up Roman and he would give you a free taxi cab ride if you just needed to fast travel anywhere, which was awesome. It added a bit more layer and depth to the story. But the friends that you had in Grand Theft Auto 5, besides playing an interactive mini game with no tangible reward to it, what was the point of that whole system other than just world building? Rather than adding more to the fun, it was just more of an excuse to show off, hey, you can play tennis in Grand Theft Auto, or you could play golf in Grand Theft Auto. Like, it didn't really,
I think
have much
there's gonna
to
be
it.
much more to do
There
in
was
GTA
no,
6. There's gonna be plenty more to do in GTA 6, but
yeah, but
besides
is it
that,
going
I
to,
mean,
is it going to
besides like,
reward the player enough to respect their time? That's what I'm more
yeah,
concerned about. And and the other thing that, and I've already said this in the past, like another on-becoming thing about Rockstar that's annoying as shit to me is their annoying sense of applying attention to detail in their games. Now, look, let me just lay it on the table, like lay my cards on the table so it's clear for you to understand. The kind of attention to detail that I will accept in video games is more surface level stuff, like things like cement bricks being chipped off walls when you're shooting your weapons at them, like things that we've seen in the tech demo for Gears of War E-Day. That kind of level of attention to detail where like you shoot a wall and things will just crumble and break away, or seeing wounds on your character that will stay throughout the entire playthrough, like we saw in Metal Gear Solid Delta. Like that's the kind of level of attention to detail that I will accept. Something that you might not notice, but your brain does, and it doesn't interrupt the flow of the gameplay. The kind of attention to detail that I'm not for are long ass animations for the most mundane tasks that you can perform in games like Red Dead Redemption 2, like fucking waiting for seconds at a time to craft one individual bullet in Red Dead Redemption 2, or skinning an animal just to, get meat and skins. And deer pelt and that kind of crap. Like, I don't need to go through that. Like, and if they
I
don't,
like that
as
though.
long as they don't
yeah,
make,
I like skinning animals.
Like it
yeah,
depends
but like,
on the game though. Like if I'm playing Grand Theft Auto 5, I don't need to skin pelts or make forever making bullets. I can just go to ammunition and get bullets. I think it really depends on the game, like Red Dead, yeah, because of where I think it depends on what time frame it is too, because you're not going to be able to. You really didn't go to stores back in like
Yeah, but
Red
it's
Dead
all. It
Redemption
doesn't.
times to buy bullets. You made them, or like if I need a hat or a coat, I'm gonna skin an animal. Like it's just to me,
but you
it
can.
makes more
You
sense
can at
than going
least.
to like a
Yeah,
store
like
to
look,
buy stuff.
the task itself is not what bothers me. It's the fact that they have to tack it on with these long ass animations just to do one, action at a time. Like, I don't need to see the whole process of you skinning an animal. Like a basic animation of you, like what they did in Assassin's Creed 3 and Far Cry 3, where you see. Like in Assassin's Creed 3, when you were hunting, animals out in the wilderness and the frontier, the only animation that we saw was just him like stabbing a knife in a dead rabbit and then just pulling it, and then it would just like fade to black, and then boom, you got your fucking rabbit
But
pelt
I
or
mean,
whatever.
it's
But we don't need to see like all this fucking detail of fucking Arthur
it's
rolling the
harder
deer
than
over
that.
into a
That's why
specific fucking angle that'll match the animation,
See,
so successful.
cutting it open,
Yeah,
ripping
and you
it
see the
off,
dead
and then
carcass,
just
you
like
see the
cleaning his
flesh.
fucking knife.
Yeah, I like that. Do you know what's really funny? When I play Red Dead 2, because it just recently came back to PS Plus, I'd skin the animal and just fucking look at the dead carcass. You see the flesh. Yeah, look at that. Lunch.
See, then we were talking about GTA 4. The reason I
Hold on
didn't
a
get
second.
into the reason I didn't get into GTA 4 as much is because one, it was kind of a letdown if you went from San Andreas to
Yeah,
4.
it really was.
But
And I agree with you, Mike.
also at the same time, Saints Row came out. The first Saints Row came out around the same time as
Yeah.
GTA 4. And the thing is, though, reboot aside, that game I never finished the reboot. I did try the
played
reboot,
it. I completed it.
Like it got to the point where like, guys, we're doing a team building exercise. I'm like, I'm out. Like Saints Row, like I've played the first 4. I love 2 and 3 are my 2 is great. 3 is my favorite.
3 is my
Yeah,
favorite.
3 is funny.
Saints Row 3 is fantastic.
3 is
Thanks for the
wacky.
fair was amazing,
But-
amazing game.
But it was like everybody tried, like we've talked about everything needs to be the whatever game killer or whatever. Like a lot of games tried to be the new GTA. Saints Row's like is radically different because people may not realize you play the same character through all 4 games. It is the person that you pick at the start of the first one is the same one you play at the beginning of the 4th one. So you're more invested in the series because you're playing as the same character, the character that you made. It's not wrong. CJ, Tommy Vercetti, all the guys from 5. Like, and by the way, number 3, the guy's name was Claude. You found that out in San Andreas. Because you were in a race. There was a race in the foothills or whatever. That he's actually in one of the guys you're racing. You find out his name's Claude. That's first name. It's like Penny from The Big Bang Theory. His name's just Claude. But the thing is with Saints Row is like you're invested in those games because it's the same character. So when some of those characters do die, spoiler alert, characters die in Saints Row, you feel that like it's like the games are great in GTA, and I'll play those games for the rest of my life. They're very self-contained, minus cameos here and there. Or Saints Row, you're the same guy for 4 games. You see a lot of the same characters for 2, 3, 4 games, and it's just. They're not empty. Like you said, there was problems with some of the GTA games or some of the open world games. They can feel empty. Or like Borderlands. One of my favorite games of all time is Borderlands. One of the DLCs in the first one is the General Knox mission. There is a lot of just driving with nothing in between. So, but Saints Row, it's like you have all your side missions. You can do like you have like. And then they changed it. Like, the first one was very GTA heavy, where it's like, I have the territories, I have to do all this. It was very the same. And then they just leaned into the goofiness, and it worked for them.
Yeah. And that's what I like about
you still had
Saints Row.
each game still had gangs and stuff, but then when you get to the third one, you have real stakes where it's like, oh, you have like this militarized anti-gang task force, and you give choices where like it'll change the third one. The ending will change depending on what direction you go. There's like one of the last missions, like, well, do I save this person or this person? It will change the ending.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And the thing is, what I like about Saints Row is the customization, including from 3 to 4. It's wacky as fuck. Like, I'm telling you now, you can create your own fucking Donald Trump in fucking Saints Row.
Yeah.
And,
And
like,
you're so jacked,
and
too.
do you
You're
know what's
like,
really funny? Do you know what's really funny,
Yeah.
right? I actually want to go back to play Saints Row 4, and I want to make Donald Trump. I actually want to do that because the whole joke is that you're a president, and that'd be hilarious. Could you imagine? And doing cop campaign
boy.
to do cop campaign, have someone make Joe Biden or something like that. That'd be hilarious.
see, I like
But,
Saints Row the Third because if you hit
So
somebody,
so what you're saying is you're
Um,
just finding more and more procrastination methods to, keep yourself from finishing 007 First Light.
Right, hold on,
That's what I'm
on.
hearing.
Right, okay, right. Listen, motherfucker. I'm going live tomorrow. I'm streaming it tomorrow, so shut the fuck up.
I better fucking see it, motherfucker, because you're so like
you said that 2 weeks ago.
we've been over this
2 weeks
before.
ago
You
before
have
that.
you have a nasty reputation for this ever-growing backlog of games that you've left unfinished. Like, at least if you're gonna go back and play like old classics, play the good ones. Like, fucking, you've got Ocarina of Time at your fingertips. Like, play that before the
did.
remake comes out.
Undead, ask someone the last
Stuff
time
that play games that define a generation. Like, I'm sorry, but The Simpsons Hit and Run isn't a generation defining game. That is best described as
you streamed
look,
Undead.
it was fun, yes, but let's be honest, the driving fucking sucked. The handling model for cars was just atrocious. Missions were like definitely a product of early 2000s games, especially with like limited checkpoints and stuff. And the whole game in and of itself was a byproduct of a Simpsons ripoff of Crazy Taxi that almost got the developers sued by Sega for. And so what did they end up doing afterwards?
Was the GTA.
They made
You're thinking Road Rage.
It's baby's first Grand Theft Auto. Deal with it.
It's the driving. I'm gonna do a hot take. The driving in the Simpsons Hit and Run is better than GTA 4.
Oh yeah.
It's like GTA 4. It's like the tires are made out of tubs of butter.
Yeah, GTA 4 was.
Dude, I'm sorry if look, yeah, the cars may not be fast and flashy in Grand Theft Auto 4, but you're driving in a populated ripoff of New York City, so car chases are going to feel less like Fast and the Furious and more the French Connection, which is the stuff that I really want.
Both, but if I'm playing GTA, I want Fast and the Furious. I don't want the French Connection, and I love the French Connection. The first movie is a classic.
I'm sorry, but I don't see fucking skylines drifting around in the middle of Manhattan, do you?
Well, I'm sorry, GTA ain't Forza 6. I'm sorry.
That's like driving in a game that gives you the ability to drive cars is a big deal to me, because I grew up on racing sims like Gran Turismo 4, Cole McRae Rally, and like the early PS2 WRC games. So it's a big fucking deal to me. If you get it wrong, I will chastise you for it. I'm sorry, but like,
Michael in GTA 5 grew up playing that stuff. That's probably what's wrong with them.
Sorry, Wolf, what did you say?
I said you grew up playing WRC on the PS2. I grew up playing South Park Racing on the PS2.
The worst.
I can't
explain a lot.
Were probably like
South Park Rally was shit.
South Park Rally was the
South Park Road Rally was shit. The only two good South Park games that have ever come out were both games made by Ubisoft. Those being the Stick of Truth and the Fractured But Whole. Every other game has been absolute dog shit.
They had the South Park's Nintendo 64 game. That game's a little
Yeah, which
shit.
was
Do you know what's funny?
it was a Quake Twitcher shooter ripoff that was put together with
There's,
fucking duct tape, baling wire,
there's a
hopes
mod.
and dreams, and
There's a mod for Simpsons Hit and Run, which is just straight up all South Park.
Just like I will
Okay.
say this.
and
Singularity. Do y'all
look, if I want a South Park game,
Singularity.
I'd rather it be developed by, co-developed by the South Park Studios, because at least they're going to get the humor right. If you're going to have a South Park game with none of the iconic South Park humor, I don't want it.
Yeah.
Stick of Truth
Whoever
got it
started
right.
The game Singularity.
I still can't believe they added Nazis in the fucking Stick of Truth.
Singularity was
Yeah,
a good
Nazi
video.
zombies and a Nazi
Only
baby
made one.
fetus.
And a Nazi fucking Kenny.
No, let's
Dude,
not
got
forget
the
Nazi
sword
zombie
in
chef.
In Stick of Truth, I got the sword from Jimbo's store.
No,
I accidentally made a buff debuff build with my character, and then it was Jimmy was basically the bard. He was like buff and debuff. So I basically had it set up to where we buffed the crap out of us, debuffed everybody else, and then I would win fights in like a round. Because I put the ginger pubes on the sword. And it's like the sword is broken. Like by the time you get to the game, like I between the Stick of Truth and Fractured But Whole, I lost exactly twice. Because I lost the first time I played, because you have to, when you go to the storage facility,
Mhm.
and there's the hidden boss where it's Al Gore as Man Bear Pig. Spoiler alert, everybody knows there's a hidden boss fight where you fight Al Gore when he's dressed as Man Bear Pig.
Yeah, I know that one.
I lost it first time, beat it the second time, and then Fractured But Whole. I lost to Cartman the first time he did the Mitch Connell fight. I lost it the first time, beat the second. I beat Morgan Freeman's ass in Fractured But Whole. I dog walked Morgan Freeman because I forgot my build because I hadn't played it in like 10 years. But it got to the point where it was just like, I'm good.
Yeah.
No, it was just like I had, when I got to the end of the game, no problems because that's those are the kind of games I play. That's what I do. It's like, cool, I'm making this build. I'm putting it all into this.
For my next run, I do want to try and make myself look like David Hasselhoff.
That's not hard. You look like him already, anyways.
But yeah.
Yeah. Well,
do y'all remember the game
I think
Resistance?
when I did my first run, it took me I think 10 hours, about almost 20 hours to complete the game, and
What game
fucking
is this?
Stick of Truth.
Oh.
And I think I was I can't remember what I was, but my newest run that I started doing a couple months ago, I picked myself as a Jew.
That's actually a fun class to play with. I think that's what I picked for my run.
And I think I made him ginger as well.
God damn it!
I think I made him ginger.
All right. So one thing that I wanted to bring up, well, a question. Hold on.
Give him a sec.
Oh, hold that thought.
He's from Australia. He doesn't know English very well. It's hard for him.
Yeah, it's hard for him to understand English.
Right. Okay. Oh shit. I just wanted to bring up about Black Ops 1 and 2. That's coming out on PlayStation, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that got fully announced not too long ago, a few days ago.
And PlayStation 4 servers are about to be shut down.
Oh.
Excited for the Ocarina of Time remake.
Ocarina. Oh yeah. I don't really have a Switch, so I have no excitement in it.
I don't either.
Okay, so look,
I didn't even know what it was.
my first ever console was a Nintendo 64, and with that, like, first ever games I played was Mario 64, Mario Kart 64, but what my parents had tucked away until I reached the age of about 5 years old was one of the original golden cartridge copies of Ocarina of Time. So, like, one of the first cartridges that was ever printed before they started making the standard grey cartridge. So it was like limited edition before limited edition became commonplace. And I fell in love with that game like you would not believe. I think I spent, like, despite having a PlayStation 2 and like a handful of games for that, I think I spent more time playing Ocarina of Time on the N64 than I did playing Ratchet and Clank 3 at the time. It was just awesome. And the fact that we're getting a remake for the Nintendo Switch 2, I like it's it's a dog move that Nintendo's pulled, because you've got so many people just going, I don't see any reason to buy this new system, and then 3 little notes from the Ocarina is all that took to wake up an entire generation like fucking sleeper agents. Just going, oh, you can't do that. That's not fair. like,
Yeah.
like their childhood come back, and yeah, like if I can scrounge enough money together, I'm like enough to, not hurt my bank account as much, I'm definitely gonna get my hands on it, and the Nintendo Switch too, because I'm still rocking like the first Nintendo Switch. Haven't found any like incentive or reason to get the second system yet. Like Pokopia, cool. It's Pokemon, but it's Animal Crossing. Sure.
Yeah.
But yeah. God damn it. like I'm really want to get back into like, Kokiri Forest and, go all the way up to Death Mountain, all that. It's just gonna be a wild ride. My only hope is that they remake it in a similar style to how Square did Final Fantasy VII, where they make a faithful remake of the original, but they expand the systems given, like, the new technology and the new engines that they have today. So, not exactly a one-to-one of the same game like Konami did with Metal Gear Solid Delta, or, Silent Hill 2, like their remakes, but just more, a faithful recreation of the original game that's going beyond just, a graphical facelift. That's what I want.
Speaking of remakes,
And fully voice act.
Speaking of remakes,
Fully voice characters too.
You know the studio that made Citizen Hit and Run, and they recently came together to make
Haven't
a
we
brand
already
new
gone
studio.
over this? That they're
Yes,
gonna be,
yes,
that they're
right,
making, yeah.
right. So I had a tweet saved that I haven't spoken about yet. So this is a giant rumor so far. So we could get a remake of Simpsons Hit and Run. So this is what's happening at the moment. So there's a reliable insider. He claims that Activision is reviving its classics. He states that the game everyone is desperately asking for is in the works. He dropped a huge hint on his podcast by signing off saying they were going to be doing a hit and run. This is a detail that changes everything. The original game developers have recently reunited under a brand new studio, also known as New Radical Games.
I could take it or leave it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take it because we are getting some of the most anticipated games we've wanted for years come back, like Black Ops 1 and 2 on
Most
PS5.
anticipated game. That is, no, it wouldn't be the most anticipated. The most anticipated game most people have been wanting is Elder Scrolls 6.
That's not happening.
and Grand Theft Auto 6.
Like
you can't say that more people have been like begging, pleading for a hit and run remake over a Grand Theft Auto 6 or an Elder Scrolls 6 or a new fucking Ratchet and Clank game or Jack and Daxter or something that has been in development hell for more than a decade, like Half-Life 3. You mean to say that more people have been anticipating a Simpsons game over those? I highly doubt that.
Other shit I have saved is we've been getting a lot
more
of
people
leaks.
have been anticipating a return of like Splinter Cell than
that. We've been getting a lot of leaks to do with Avengers Doomsday. There's a trailer that got leaked, and there's now 4K HD images from that trailer that have just been released, even though the trailer isn't even out yet.
Oh boy howdy, a Marvel movie gets leaked on the internet by desperate wankers that have nothing else better to do with their time. What else is new? Look, I understand the hype, but like this spoiler culture thing, just constantly leaking shit, is what's kind of taken the fun out of Marvel movies for me, and it's why I just really can't find myself getting as invested in the MCU as I was, pre-Endgame, if that makes sense. Like when it was like at its height of momentum, I was more invested in the MCU than I am now. And now it's either I gotta watch all these TV shows to do my homework, or people are literally just spoiling the shit out of it and taking the fun and enjoyment out of the movies that I've wanted to see before they've even come out. And it's like, what the fuck?
So they released some images for GTA 6. So
like
one of the images is
basically virtual drone footage. Yeah.
No. They released an image of that cover girl. You know the cover girl that we have every single GTA.
And
well, someone posted a tweet saying they fixed the image and they've just drawn pubes on her pelvis.
how? God, some people just need to get their dick wet. I mean, Jesus Christ.
It's fucking funny. Fix the image.
Touch grass. Talk to women. You're not gonna live life living through like in your bloody hovel if you don't get out and actually see how the world operates. This is not how shit works in reality. God damn. Like there are some freaks that are chronically online that
in
just
about 3
have
weeks.
nothing to do better than their time than make virtual porn in the Unreal Engine. Blender, whatever fucking animation tool they're using nowadays. I think, like, yeah, it is quite stupid. I mean, like, fuck, you've got some freaky sons of bitches doing the exact same thing with Diana, like the female lead in Pragmata, which I think is just abhorrently disgusting.
I'm not sure if we discussed it, but you know that one game you've been not wanting, but like you were looking forward to that was like that looked very similar to Sleeping Dogs and like Yakuza.
It got cancelled, yeah.
Yeah.
Sleeping Dogs was so fucking
I remember.
good.
I love Sleeping Dogs.
Yeah. Although there's a shooter that there is a shooter set in Hong Kong that's on my Steam wishlist.
We
If you're on
almost had a
about
sequel to
if
Sleeping
you're on
Dogs.
about that one fucking game you tell me to put my wish list, I know I'm going to buy it. It's on sale.
Yeah, there's another one that I've just seen recently. There's a demo out for it. I think it's called Burn 9. Now you probably won't understand this, Wolf, because I doubt you've even finished a Metal Gear Solid game. But for those of you who have,
Oh,
so you know the codec system in the
Mhm.
Metal Gear games where you could talk to your support team through the codec. Well, Burn 9 is basically a spy thriller where you're basically playing as Colonel Roy Campbell from behind the control center. So you're not the one playing as Snake, you're the one giving Snake orders. And it's kind of like, a turn-based, turn-based strategy stealth game that's got a blend of elements of Papers, Please in it with dialogue options. So you can give orders to the operators on the ground and also determine what information needs to be disclosed to your operatives and that kind of thing. It looks quite awesome. And as far as narrative depth goes, I think it's going to try and go into that more profound kind of grounds that Metal Gear has touched base in the past, but also again in the vein of Papers, Please, which I think is pretty cool, and I can't wait to see how it turns out. It's currently on the front page of Steam's Next Fest page on the Steam store at the moment. So I definitely recommend checking that out. So if you want to play an indie game where, rather than being the guy out with his boots on the ground, you're the one giving the orders in a Metal Gear game, check out Burn 9. It's awesome.
Do you know what should
There's a
be? Do you
free
know
demo
what we
out
should play,
for it at
Matt?
the moment. What?
I think I'm not sure. Have you even watched my recent video I posted?
No one's watched a recent video.
What, bartender? Like that bartending game?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a dozen other games that I think would be better.
I mean, to be honest with you, I was expecting that friend slop type game. I mean, it's not really a friend slop game. It's right up your fucking alley, mate. It's a bartending game. But I think it
Yeah,
would be funny. I think it would be funny if me and
something
you
that
played that.
I would surpass you in every facet, given
I think that would be a
6
hilarious video.
real life years of real life experience working in that field.
Yeah, we should play that. But yeah,
Yeah, we'll see.
I'd buy it for
I
you.
think there's
Just so you don't
I
have
think
to
there's
spend your
a
money.
yeah, but there's a few other games that I've got my eyes on that I think I'd be more interested in. Burn 9 being one of them. A few other ones that I'm eyeballing at the moment. Let's have a look at my wish list. A Bot, I've been wanting to get my hands on for a while now. Rogue Point, I think, would be a more fun co-op game to play.
I have that.
Yeah, like it's so Rogue Point is like a it's like a co-op tactical FPS made by the same team behind Black Mesa, the unofficial remake of the original Half-Life, the Crowbar Collective. So think of it as like Counter-Strike with a story mode, but you're playing as mercenaries, and every piece of equipment you actually have to complete missions to earn money to buy. A few other games that I really want to get my hands on, Screamer, which is like a brilliant sort of homage to games like Burnout, for example. I also want to touch base on what else we've got.
It was a recent game I would like to bring up about. It's currently in demo, and it's part of the Steam Next Fest stuff. It gives me such Titanfall vibes, but also think of Titanfall and I don't want to cross my mind that across the next.
Oh, I think I know the one you're talking about.
Impulse.
Yeah, Impulse. Impulse looks really fucking good. And I think
played it,
and
dude, I played it.
It may not be Titanfall, but it's Titanfall adjacent, and from what I've seen, the devs are really putting a lot of dedication, time, and care into it, and I think it's, gonna offer something that Titanfall 2 has,
Been missing.
has been missing for a while. I mean, like, it's not like Respawn's going to be giving it support because they're way too busy with their soulless Skinner box that is Apex Legends.
Yeah.
But at least this game, Impulse, is going to fill the void for people who want an actual definitive Titanfall-esque game, which I think is great. Yeah, power
like,
to the devs.
Would you play it though? Would you play it though, Matt?
Oh yeah, I want to check it out and see what it's
Yeah,
like.
fuck yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, now we can come to an agreement on a certain game. We can play together. Fucking hell.
Yeah, because this time
how long
it's
does it take?
not fucking $5 trash that's been built with store-bought assets and free shit that anyone could get from the open Unreal Engine library. And
I'm
not
still
a
waiting
fucking
for us to
soulless
play Left 4 Dead
clone
2.
of something that...
We have not played Left 4 Dead 2 yet.
No, we need to. We need to.
Yeah, Left 4 Dead 2 is something that you need to experience at least once.
Oh,
At least one.
And if you like games like Left 4 Dead 2, I would definitely... Well, you've already played Warhammer 40k Darktide. That's like Left 4 Dead adjacent. And it's... Like, it plays similar to Left 4 Dead, but it's got enough additional systems of its own to separate it from being a Left 4 Dead clone. Which is something that not many games can pull off. Because in a world where, creativity and originality just seems to be completely bankrupt and bereft, yeah, there's not many games that can do its own thing. What else have I got pulling up in my wish list? Signalis, I've been told, is a really good indie survival horror game that I really want to touch. Pigface as well. I really want to one game that I haven't touched that I've been late to is Peak. I have not touched Peak at all. Which I really need to change that.
Peak. Listen, you, me, and Blaze playing Peak would be the funniest goddamn game that we could ever have. Because me and Blaze played it, and I think I called the video. This game will call you fat. This game will fat shame you. The game is gonna fat shame you.
We'll see.
But, Peak's a good game, and to be honest, I'll buy it for you because I can get it for really cheap. I can get it for you really cheap. Genuinely, because it would cost you $10? I can get it for you for like $2.
Cheers, man.
$2.
Rightio. Yeah, as far as games that I have been playing recently, I've been getting back into Zelda Breath of the Wild with the new Zelda craze going on, and I forgot just how as far as open world games go, like Zelda Breath of the Wild definitely is a genre defining game because it gives the player absolute freedom to do whatever they want within the game systems. It's not like, the game is giving you mission markers to follow. Like, you can literally, right from the get-go, the moment you step outside of the Shrine of Resurrection, you can literally, from the moment you boot up a new save, you can make a beeline straight to Hyrule Castle and try to beat Calamity Ganon, the final boss, without having to do any other prerequisites. Yeah, you'll get your shit stomped, and you probably won't last because you've only got like 3 hearts in your life pool. But it's possible you can do it.
When it comes to Legend of Zelda, I think the only game I actually quite enjoyed playing, it was called like Hyrule something.
Hyrule Warriors.
Hyrule Warriors. That's a spin-off.
That's basically that's Dynasty Warriors in Hyrule.
Yeah, I played it on the 3DS.
Like Yeah, Hyrule Warriors is a Dynasty Warriors spin-off of the actual Legend of Zelda games. If you want to get into actual good Legend of Zelda
Link
games,
to the
I
Past.
know A Link to the Past is good. It may be a bit antiquated, but I still would recommend trying to get into Ocarina of Time and just, dabble and see
I
why
would,
that
but
game
I
is
mean,
such.
knowing you, you wouldn't let me fucking get to my back because of my backlog. You know, it's fucking.
Like,
Let me at least
at
play
least
the
this is
game.
yeah, at least this will be an addition to your backlog for a game that's worth your time. Like, and
Yeah.
you will be
Up
spending quite a fair
yours,
bit of it.
up
I'm not expecting
yours.
you to like,
Fucking
or
spaz.
if you can get your hands on it, Twilight Princess for the GameCube. I know you've got Dolphin
Dolphin.
emulator on hand, so
Yeah, I can
rather
download
than
that. Yeah.
playing Simpsons Hit and Run, you could be playing Twilight Princess. I'm just saying. Or
I was actually thinking about getting to that,
better
to be honest
yet,
with you.
if you
I
have a
think it's
Nintendo Switch,
Majora's Mask.
Skyward Sword HD, which I would argue is the best way to play Skyward Sword, because the motion controls for the original Wii, like the Wii version, like the motion controls don't quite work as everyone wanted them to, and they also require the Wii Motion Plus adapter, and it's not exactly the most user-friendly experience. But if you get Skyward Sword HD for the Nintendo Switch, you can at least map out the buttons to just be pure button controls rather than motion
I can
controls, and
try.
it's a much
I
more
can have a
enjoyable
look. There's a
experience.
website I found.
What did I
Where
just say? Get the Switch port, not the Wii port. Like,
no, that's what I'm gonna try and find because I found a website via Twitter, and it was a link. On the tweet was a link to a website where it was to download Deadpool. I finally have access to playing Deadpool now. I have it on my PC. I'm gonna give it a go because I've never played Deadpool. I've seen so much about Deadpool. Oh yeah, like it's the rarest game to own. Like it's like if you sell it, you can get so much money in profit. Like okay, but I mean now I have it on my PC. Is my PC worth a lot of money now? No, probably not. But, fucking I got Deadpool on my PC now. I'll see if I can if I can find that website again. I'll see if I can get Skyward HD. But I also do want to get Tomodachi Life. So I do want to play Tomodachi Life. Motherfucker, the
I don't know.
customization will be
Like,
fucking wild.
look, like I understand the hype behind Tomodachi Life. It's just not a game for me. I don't like these. Even I found it pretty hard to get into Animal Crossing,
Oh,
New
dude.
Horizons, because
So
I just can't.
so
Like, you
can I
give
can I
me an
can I
open
explain something?
playground for this like cozy life sim. I just can't find any
So
reason to continue playing beyond
there's
the mandatory shit.
the Animal Crossing community is very vast, and I came
Oh yeah,
across this
for sure.
I came across this little thing called Dodo codes, and pretty much it's like think of Facebook Marketplace but for Animal Crossing things. So
So
you
it's
would
like
go
a
yeah.
player-generated marketplace.
You either go to that person's island or they can come to you. You can give them you give them the money for said items, and they would give you the items. And they also do giveaways. I did this like a couple of years ago. When I entered the giveaway for I think it was 100 million bells. Can you guess? Did I win?
I'm betting that you did win.
Because I still have 98 million in my account. So I'm just saying.
Right.
I won the giveaway, and it was so unexpected because I received a message. So I made a couple friends on that website, received a message from one of my friends. I was like, "Oh, you won." It's like, hold on a minute. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. I won? So unexpected. The fuck? Mind you, there was like loads of people that applied for this giveaway, and out of anyone, it was me. But yeah, no, I enjoyed Animal Crossing because I invested my time, making my island. I even took the time and money to even buy the Sanrio cards, the physical Sanrio cards, amiibo cards, and
Mm.
yeah, I mean, like, Animal Crossing is alright. I mean, I used to like post a bunch of stuff on Instagram on fucking Animal Crossing, but I feel like if I was to play any Switch game, it would have to be Mario Kart or Smash Bros. And let me tell you now, I would fuck someone up in fucking Smash Bros.
Really now? You need we go down the rabbit hole where I got a 20 match win streak against
Right,
you in
here we
Tekken
go.
8 of all things.
Here we go. Here we go. Right, that 20
What?
wins.
You will not survive. You
That
will
20
not
wins.
survive.
All right, hold on a minute. That 20 wins
Look,
streak.
he's probably
was-
going to be
Mind
like, "Everyone's learning
Mind you,
game."
I have access to Kazuya Mishima in Smash
Yeah.
Bros. Ultimate, so you're fucked either way. Like,
Hey, Undead, how many kills do you get against them? 40, 50? That's right.
The thing is, right.
Okay.
So let me get to what I was gonna say. That 20 win streak was when I was still learning the game, motherfucker.
no, it wasn't. The one that I posted on YouTube, no, it wasn't. Like,
whilst you've been gone, whilst you've not been playing fucking Tekken, I'm over your fucking rank, motherfucker. So sit the fuck down. I appreciate you.
so you're in the blue ranks. You're in the blue ranks.
Blue ranks.
Because remember, I'm 25th Dan.
Yeah.
Oh.
20. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to see some proof of this, motherfucker. Because I doubt it.
I
With
listen.
the way that you abuse Dragonov's like leg lock attack is actually.
Listen, motherfucker. All I'm gonna say is I have surpassed your rank. That's all you need to know. But listen, I appreciate you teaching me the ways of
Have you
Tekken.
now?
But please shut the fuck up until you fucking
I
slam me
will
in Tekken
easily-
again. Then I will shut up. I
I
will
will
break your
easily
ankles when I
usurp
listen.
you.
Get
You
back in,
predictable twat.
get back in the ring. Then start talking. You
Mike,
little
this is
fucking
the thing that they do.
pathetic little pussy.
It's your thing, buddy.
Like
Oh,
honestly.
let's not forget. I've also kicked your ass in COD on occasion. Definitely in Rainbow
When?
Six Siege.
COD. When? Huh?
The few times that I've been like present in the Merc Mondays playing COD Modern Warfare 3, I believe it was. But
You
yeah,
never
years
play.
ago, whatever.
Hey guys, I will be right back.
Wait, hold on. Wait, when did I play
Oh
Modern
yeah,
Warfare?
Doom Eternal as well. I kicked both you and
You're-
Blaze, and it was a
Right, Doom
lopsided
Eternal,
match, 2-on-1.
Doom Eternal. That's. Ugh. When the fuck did we play
No
Modern
words.
Warfare 3?
It would have been years ago when Modern Warfare 3 was the new shit. So I doubt you'd remember. I vaguely remember. You might not have been there, but
Oh yeah. By the way,
just taking a
Blaze is
guess.
probably watching this, and do you know what he said to me? Until you get onto Black Ops 7 and actually play the game, shut the fuck up. Speak to Blaze. He's watching probably right now. You talk
Yeah,
to him.
rightio.
Get on the game, then shut the fuck up. Right? Okay?
Rightio, but
Otherwise I'm gonna have to bitch slap you.
generic shooter gonna generic shooter. If the systems make it easy for me to abuse shit, like it's gonna be a piece of piss.
Also,
That's why I
what
stick to playing. That's why I
what-
stick to playing tac shooters.
What was you fucking like? You made a right kerfuffle about fucking me having a midnight snack, and I was just telling you about it. Like, oh yeah, I fancied having fucking fairy bread the other night. He's like, what? Like, that was so random. Like, dude,
I was like, okay, look,
Dude.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I've like for the past, like we're on day 8 now. I've actually been trying to quit smoking. So you probably caught me at a bad time where withdrawals were hitting me like a fucking freight train. And I just saw it because I saw it pop up while I was in the middle of my shift. I was like, what the fuck are you going on about? Are you making a jab at me? The way that you worded it was just so weird and hard to sort of like ascertain what you were trying to say. It was like, what is this? Is this your like cack-handed attempt at a jab like a day after I already gave you like some verbal abuse? So I was so confused. I was like, what the fuck is this?
No, I actually
Yeah,
had
no
fairy
kidding.
bread.
Okay. Have you? I'd say more power to you if you're actually eating Tim Tams, but fairy bread's nothing to get excited about. It's just whatever.
I couldn't afford a red
Oh,
solo.
all right.
Yo,
This.
Congratulations, you put margarine and hundreds and thousands on your fucking bread. Good job.
yo, wrestlers, is that double cup? Did you double cup it? Is that double cup? Is that lean
What
in
you
there?
do to my camera, dude? I get back in here and now doesn't wanna don't
This
wanna
is-
act right or nothing or anything else.
His
Don't
camera's
wanna
bugged.
hyper. No, this is gin and juice. No, I'm just messing with y'all.
Nah, he's double cup. He's got lean in there.
rolling
No,
down the
he's
street,
got lean in
smoking
there.
indoors, sipping on gin and juice.
He's got lean in that cup. He needs to double cup that shit. He's got lean in there.
Oh man.
His
Well,
camera's
I'm gonna
fucked.
just deal with it. It worked perfectly fine a
He's
minute ago.
got a blurry
I'm
camera.
just trying to.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm still trying to get a scoop for us to talk about. Sorry, Mike, you've been sitting there awfully quiet for some time. You got anything you want to add?
No, I've just been letting you guys go.
This bullshitter. Well, come on, you're our guest host. Come on, surely you got something to add on to this, because like we can't just let you like sit there like quietly in the corner, just sort of watching as the 3 parents argue amongst themselves.
No, that's right. I'll let you guys go. I don't mind. I can wait.
Oh man, like to be fair, like I apologize in advance, and I apologize for what's happened in the past.
Because we had like a
what are we
bunch
at?
of
An hour?
idiots. You know.
Idiots. We're 3 fucking we're 3
like the 3
idiots just
flavors.
swirling. 3 flavors of dumbass just swirling their shit together. Like,
Oh, you're not lying about that one.
I've just seen another image someone's
The
made.
real question is, what level?
Someone's made another image of the GTA girl with pubes, and it's gone up her stomach a little bit. And
gross.
What is with people trying to add pubes?
Because they're fucking
Ain't no
Philistines that
telling.
haven't felt the touch of a woman.
Oh yeah, so Matt, that bartender game, right? You know the indie devs behind it, they actually followed me.
Oh, they have. Right, yeah.
Yeah, they followed me, and I was like, oh, interesting.
Free PR, I suppose. I suppose they can take what they can get. Radio. Okay, so there seems to be a lot of drama around Halo Combat Evolved's split screen co-op mode and how it functions. So to sort of break down what the drama is about, in order to be able to play couch co-op, you have to have 2 active accounts with a PlayStation Plus subscription for PlayStation. On Xbox, it's a different story. You just have to have a verified account. It doesn't have to be subscribed to Game Pass or Xbox Live or whatever. It just has to be a verified Microsoft account, not a guest account, in order to be able to play. Which I think, trying to like, yeah, it's we all know it's DRM, but at least that's a much better way of going about it rather than just forcing the player to pay something on top of that. But the way Sony seems to try and verify their users for couch co-op, I think is a bit stupid. But hey, I guess it makes more of an incentive for people to buy an Xbox over a PlayStation for Halo. So, yeah, I don't know. It does kind of rub me the wrong way. Sure, like, I'm all for Halo coming back to Xbox as a pure Xbox exclusive, at least for Microsoft systems. But like, if this is their way of like trying to ease their way back into it, uh, they could have done a bit better. The other drama as well is apparently like a lot of people are getting mad about the mass layoffs over at Xbox as well, which Asher Sharma has greenlit. Now, I am actually for these layoffs because she seems to be primarily focused on individual staffers and studios like that Xbox has owned that haven't been producing results. Purely Ninja Theory, the devs behind the Hellblade games. Now, mind you, loved Hellblade and Senua's Saga, but yeah, they're probably one of Xbox's laziest studios that they have on hand, because in the time since Microsoft acquired them, they've only made 2 hit games, and the second of which took them more time than it really should have taken them to pump out. Let's not mention Bleeding Edge, that multiplayer live service game that they try to pump out in between, that flopped colossally. So some people say that Ninja Theory had potential and all that. Well, the results that they produced in the past decade beg to differ, and I think it's not that big a loss to Xbox in my opinion. Layoffs at Turn 10 Studios a couple years back, the studio behind the mainline Forza Motorsport games, I think was a bit of a that was a bit of a poor decision. But again, that was when Phil Spencer was CEO of Xbox and not Asher Sharma. But like, with the new direction that Asher is trying to take Xbox into, going back to exclusivity and focusing more on developing good games to incentivize people for buying an Xbox in the first place, they definitely have to make some budgetary cuts to be able to sustain the company, which from a business perspective makes sense. No sacrifice, no victory, and all that. So, though it is a shame, it's a necessary evil that has to be done, like, in my opinion. And if that means we lose Ninja Theory, then not that big of a loss.
Oh god. Oh. Okay. So, Matt, I wanted to bring this up to you because this is what really made me happy, right? So
Okay,
you know
shoot.
how fucked my country has been recently.
Yeah, I'm well aware.
And yeah, and in trying to in trying to copy what you guys are doing, with the under 18s ban on social media.
Which actually has been producing some results as far as online safety goes. Like, as shitty as it sounds surface level, after the dust has settled, kids have become more sociable here rather than just fucking grilling into each other on the net. Because I'll be honest, like, as much as this is gonna pain someone to hear, the whole like letting everyone go free on the internet buck wild has just not been a good contribution to society, nor has it done anything positive for humanity as a whole. People are more depressed now than ever because of their engagement online and the negative, engagement that they have with other individuals. And I mean, look at our generation now. We are more politically divided than any other era of time beforehand.
Yeah,
And
ever.
it's mostly because the internet has, been like the core problem of that. So, keeping under 16s off the net until they are of age, I don't see as an issue, because at least then they'll have more of an incentive to, actually get off their phone and talk to each other one-to-one, which, before all this, you wouldn't really see much of. Like, you go to a fucking restaurant and you've got people buried into their screens. Like, the only time I've actually seen people talk to each other is the occasional visit to the karaoke bar, not far from where I live.
Yeah.
Because, everyone's getting drunk, singing songs shittily and having a good time. Like,
Well, do you know what's
there's
really
no
funny?
reason to listen to...
So the kids in my country have not taken it very lightly.
Oh, they didn't take it lightly here either, but trust
Oh
me,
no.
like,
When I'm
give it
when
give
I
it
say
a few
that,
months' time, it will produce positive results.
well, here's the thing. So when I say they didn't take it lightly, teenagers were literally smashing up police cars and starting riots in the streets. Not to mention
Goddamn.
that my prime minister's cabinet have been all leaving. They've all been leaving, and unfortunately, I think he might be resigning. So the
So
next
shit's
best
fucked.
shit is fucked right now in the UK. So
My question was going to be, how fucked is fucked, and you basically just given me the answer, to which all I have to say left is, oh my god, that is fucked.
like, it's what's really funny, the fact that sorry, I was just fixing my fan because it broke, or the stand broke. Yeah, when I say, like, because he has to, like, put it through Parliament and everything, like, it's his idea. That shit ain't gonna go through now. That ain't shit. Like, whoever's next in power will probably cut that power out. So but yeah, I'll read you the tweet. I found it earlier on. But hold on. UK.
See, it's crazy over here where I live at right now. I'm not gonna get too much into it because it's like kind of political and it's other thing as well. But what I can say about it is they've had a riot at a Walmart.
Over what?
Something happened, and somebody stole something from Walmart, and it later became a even bigger issue. That's I'm gonna really leave it at that. Um, so they brought it upon themselves to riot at a Walmart or in a Walmart parking lot, and it's just been the whole thing from there.
Okay, so this is what was said. So Keir Starmer this was like a day ago. So Keir Starmer is now considering resigning after cabinet ministers called him to step down. He'll come to a decision with his wife and his family over the weekend. It's been the weekend. And this is what is happening. Keir Starmer is reportedly on the brink of resigning as Prime Minister.
Probably, the keyword probably. So it's not confirmed. God, really, this
Well,
week
not probably,
really has been slow for
reportedly.
news. reportedly. That's still that's just journalism for maybe.
Yeah.
A senior ally said that I think there's about 25% chance that he fights on now. So if he leaves, oh shit is about to hit the fan. One other thing I saw was Andrew Tate has been charged with raping and trafficking multiple women. I'm not really surprised.
Yeah, but you know how many times they've tried doing that over the past few years, and they always let them go
Yeah.
because they
Oh
so-called
my god.
and then they can't find anything. But
Oh,
supposedly he's in a Romanian some type of mafia
yeah.
gang or something. I've heard bits and pieces of that one.
So I've just seen another tweet.
Supposedly.
Keir Starmer's meant to be resigning on Monday. So that's crazy. That's crazy. UK is about to get fucked. Oh, so it's the World Cup. So I've seen a lot of stuff to do with my country's people over in the United States. Yeah, and the rumors are that we're meant to be getting UK versus USA on the 4th of July, which I think it's all false information because the way it works is each country is in said group. So there'll be like 4 or 5 countries in said group, and certain countries can't go against another country because they're in a different group. So it wouldn't make sense for our group, my group, to go against your group, like your team. And as much as it would be such an amazing like game, and I've seen so many people say like, oh yeah, we would kick your ass and all that shit. Listen, just because you guys probably kicked our ass in 2010 doesn't mean you're gonna kick our ass this year. Like, the British are coming, and we're coming, and it's gonna be coming home. That's all I'm saying. Like, Matt,
Yeah.
how passionate are you guys on like football?
Uh, Look, I'll be honest. Like when it comes to ball sports, the only thing that I watch more than anything else is just tennis. If you would ask me about sports in general, the only sports that I actually avidly pay attention to is the World Rally Championship, World Rally Cross, and Formula One. That
So
is it.
you're not gonna support your country in the World Cup.
We've already got our fucking ass handed to us by the US. We're not going through. But hey, like I'm hoping England has a fair shot at kicking the Yanks' ass. But hey, I honestly thought that we were actually going to get.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna have to stick
Like
with
the
fucking wrestlers
Socceroos,
here.
like the
Like,
male Socceroos team has been shit. Let's be honest. Like the women's FIFA team for Australia, like we made more major strides there, and I'd never seen so many people like in the country watch women's football until like our team was actually pushing through. Like that was probably the most excited I'd been to watch soccer. But like our male team, they're just dog shit. Like honestly, beating Turkey for us was a fluke.
I'm sorry.
And
Listen.
everyone was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna make through to the next round." And like every time someone told me that, I was like, "Just you wait."
Do you know why?
Do you know why
you guys
loads
lost?
of time to fuck this time.
Do you know why you guys
because
lost?
because the Yanks are pussies and kept getting penalty kicks.
No, it's because you ain't got them goddamn Wi-Fi in the fucking kangaroos.
What does that have to do with it? What are you talking about?
I'm sorry.
No, it's because It's because our male team is just genuinely shit.
And it's the fucking Wi-Fi and the kangaroos. Bad.
Dude, we invented Wi-Fi.
How about you put in kangaroos this time?
That wouldn't make it. Do you have any idea how fucking communication systems are built and function?
Hey, listen, it's Restless's idea. That's his idea.
It's
Go
not.
over to him.
Yeah, and
Whoa, whoa,
half
whoa,
the
whoa,
stuff
whoa,
that
whoa,
comes
whoa.
out of Restless, half the stuff that comes out of his mouth is just unintelligible dross. It's like-
Whoa, 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 whoa. I have you know, I am much smarter than the average American person, and I take.
That's a very low bar.
Look, I take pride that I'm smarter than the average American. Okay, I take pride in that. But I also don't hang out with this generation either. I don't even touch grass. Unless
the
I have
kind
to.
of shit that I could say right now.
Oh God, I wish you'd say it.
Dude, like I said, that is a very low bar. We're talking about an entire country
Well, really,
where,
if you're comparing me
basic
with the older generation of Americans,
dude,
yeah.
most Americans can't even pass basic fucking geography. Like, if I were to go out into the, no, let me tell you this: if I were to go out into the streets of Manhattan or Massachusetts or wherever, and ask them where fucking Egypt is, they would point to fucking New Zealand somehow. Like,
most of them have passed a 6th grade education, and I'm not even making that up.
my point still stands. Like that does not improve your argument.
It does improve my argument because I've
Okay, elaborate how. Because most people in my country, at least, pass their 12th grade education.
Yeah, but they're still just. That's one of those. Look,
There's no debate. Like,
I'm smart, but I egg them a lot of times. But
your level of intelligence reaches the lofty Everestian standards of the bare fucking minimum for a guy your age. Let's just put it that way.
My level of intelligence is like the cross between a panda and
like if it weren't for your nation being,
Professor X.
being the fucking
Other than that,
conglomerate
that's about-
superpower with an unlimited military budget that it has, and
yeah.
carrying the biggest stick in the nation, like most of the American population, if we took away your weapons, if we took away your flashy weapons, you on the food chain would rest right next to, like, right at the bottom, right in between koala and even retarded koala.
Whoa. But I'm not that bad. Look, sir. I have plaques on my wall.
Coming from the guy living in a country where their only effective tactic is, let's just throw a bunch of men at the meat grinder like shit at a wall and hope something sticks.
Oh no, that's everybody else. I stay out of that. I stay in my zone. This is my zone with doing this and graphic designing.
Ho Chi Minh would disagree.
All right.
I would rather not touch grass and do this.
Do we have anything else to say before we wrap up?
Do you have anything else to say, Undead?
I don't. Matt?
Bartender's got a few more
I think we've
things.
covered our bases. But yeah, like all the new games that we've just listed off on Steam Next Fest, do pay attention to them because most of them are indie projects, and do show signs of promise. So if you're looking for your next diamond in the rough, yeah, pay attention to what's on the Steam store at the moment because they got a few hidden gems. But yeah, that's pretty much all we really have to discuss. It's a very slow week for news, apart from FIFA Oh no. Okay, have you guys heard the? Just one last thing before we wrap up. Have you guys seen the drama behind the marketing at FIFA at the moment?
Oh yeah,
So you know Levi's, right? The brand behind
yeah.
like the famous jeans brand. So the Levi's stadium, they were forced by the FIFA organization to drape this massive cloth sheet over the Levi's logo at the Levi's stadium because they weren't an official sponsor for FIFA. And Heinz had to do the same thing by forcing, hospitality employees to put like masking tape, like gaffer tape, over the Heinz logo on their ketchup and mustard bottles at food outlets at the same stadium. And instead of, hiding, what would have been a minor sponsor for the FIFA World Cup at Levi's Stadium, it has given Levi's more PR and media attention than they could ever hope for. And in fact, they even leaned into it. If you look at the official Instagram page for Levi's, they've basically replaced their logo with the fucking curtain covering the Levi's logo on top of the stadium and just renamed the account to Not Levi's Jeans. Like,
Have you seen
and
the?
their jeans sales has increased and they've gotten more like media attention because of that. And like what FIFA had hoped to do, it's just done the complete opposite, which
Did
I
you see
think
the
is
guy that
fucking hilarious.
that got fired? I think it was from either New Zealand or Australia, but he was in the background of like a presentation or something, and he was standing like this. He did the old meme.
Oh yeah.
I remember that.
He did the meme. He got apparently this is to do with white supremacy. Apparently this meme
How the
is to do
how the
with
fuck
white
does one make
supremacy.
a correlation to that?
Well, a lot
What?
of
Yeah, we used to do it all in school a whole lot to each other, and it never meant a thing
Well,
for us.
apparently it's white supremacy. So
Right, okay. Jesus Christ.
we went from talking about games at the start to talking about white supremacy. Perfect.
Hmm.
That's the No Shame
Oh,
podcast.
and everyone
It just seems
before
to me like most people need to grow a nutsack.
Yeah,
Plain and simple.
what was you gonna say, Restless?
just wanted to let everyone know that Bartender's special Palooza marathon movie is coming out in November 2026. Please stay tuned and watch that, as he will be just probably roasting the mess out of us. We're going to take all the compilations of all the times he has went off on Undead, me, or somebody else, and we're just going to put it all into one movie for you guys.
Neat. I get to be the star of the show.
see, I'm including you
Well,
in
it's
it.
not
brother.
my
I'm
fault that you
including
guys
in it.
can't catch up to my quick-witted humor and, come up with a decent fucking comeback. Like, Jesus Christ. You think you know playground insults? I'll show you playground insults.
Hey,
Like,
Mike, what do
fucking,
you
like,
think
this-
about all this, all the topics and stuff
We
like that?
Aussies, we were raised
No,
this
I'm all
way.
Like, do you have any questions and concerns or anything
don't.
else you wanted to add into it?
I don't.
Yeah, we're a bunch of rambunctious people.
That's the No Shame
We're just
podcast.
all collectively stupid.
Yeah.
Especially,
We're weird.
Just grab together the most autistic people on planet Earth.
Speak for yourself. I'm not on the spectrum.
You might want to get yourself checked, mate.
oh, excuse me. I'm sorry.
I didn't think I was, but you might want to get yourself checked.
Uh,
And get yourself checked for some STIs. Get yourself checked for STIs
Look,
as well. You man whore.
You mean
Oh,
STDs? And how can I be a man whore if I'm selective with who I'm sleeping with?
I told you, bartender, sixth grade education. Told you. Prime example.
Like if it happens, it happens. It doesn't happen that fucking often. Like Jesus Christ.
Look, you either
not like
have
I'm-
me or
It's not
Fred.
like it's not like I like every weekend I go out, I've got a bird under my arm and just, end up having breakfast with them the next morning. Christ. Then I'd be an actual man whore. No, like this is like
No, that's actually exactly what you do. That is exactly what you do.
Half the time I end up like being friends with them or just connect with them. Like it's not like I'm just looking for cheap thrills. If I was that, Jesus Christ, I'd be looking down some dire straits.
Manhole.
I'm comfortable with where I am. I don't need to pour myself out just for attention. Like you not. I don't think you understand the definition behind that. I'm not sleeping around. Fucking hell.
He definitely is.
Jesus Christ, I'd have dude, I wouldn't have girl problems if I was a man whore. The fact that I do speaks volumes.
Look, she's probably watching this and going, I knew it. He just told off on you. You're gonna get a phone call after this. You better be careful.
You can still count my body count on a single hand. Fuck.
Wait a minute, you guys have body counts? No,
Yeah.
Whole minor
Red
body
flag. Counting your body counts is a red flag, manhole.
Yeah. I'm saving myself.
I'm not saying I keep a tally, but if you were, I've only slept with 4 chicks.
I'm saving myself for the one.
Add
I'm not even going to talk about the other 50 or so.
Let's add
so you're swearing to abstinence?
Yes.
Let's add an extra 4 to that.
Respectable.
So 44. Fair enough. Okay.
What?
And then on top of that,
What kind of fucking drunken math are you doing? Add 4 to 4, and that makes 44. What?
No, add the 4 next to the 4. 44. Twat.
You mean
Tosser.
add a 40 to 4? Who the hell spiked your cornflakes with bath salts, you bastard? You big beluga whale built bitch.
Look here, Q-Tip. He don't have to.
Okay, that one was actually pretty good. Q-Tip, I like that.
Yes.
Good attempt.
Listen here, Q-Tip. That's fucking.
I mean, have you taken a good look at Wolf? I mean, look at him. He looks like he's on the diarrhea directive to the goddamn toilet.
He looks like the before and after photo in the gym.
Motherfucker, at least I'm looking after myself. I'm going to the gym, man. Fuck you.
You've made a start, that's the very least.
I'm just kidding.
Get fucked, pussy.
I don't really need the gym because my work. I don't really need the gym because my line of work is the gym. Like lifting heavy fucking 4x4
motherfucker
wheels
taking creatine over
for
here.
8 hours a day.
I can see that. We can definitely see you're taking creatine. You're over there
yourself.
Just in the wrong places.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
That's enough now. Over to
Before I
you,
really
Matt.
start grilling into you.
Yeah. Alright, fuck you. Fucking buddy.
Rightio. Well, that's all for us for today, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Thank you, PaperClipMike, for joining us.
Yeah, he's the best.
It's been a pleasure. So if you guys want to... So if you guys want to support this channel, you can start with a subscription and just keep up to date with each episode that we drop every week. We've also got all of our socials down in the description below, and if you guys have any ideas for topics that you want us to discuss, or just anecdotal stuff, drop a comment. It's the only way that we can actually tell if you're human for a start. But yeah, we've also got a promo code for your next order of Alti. So if you want to get yourself a tub of supplement, you can order at alti.com, use our code below, or you can click on the link below just to fast track that discount on your order. So it's a 10% off your next order of Alti. So yeah, do use that because it also supports us financially in the long run. So yeah, but that's all from us for today. Hope you enjoy the show. Stay safe. Thank you from all of us here. No
And
shame.
if y'all want to find out what's
see you
in
next
this
week.
cup, then y'all can I'll reveal it next podcast. And on top of that, before we forget as well, because we have to do this, huge shout out to PaperClipMike for being a part of the podcast. Huge shout out to that guy.
Took my
Y'all
job.
not heard of him. Please give him a like. Please follow him. Please give him some type of subscription or something like that. Just follow him and get to know him. He's a great guy. Just please huge shout out to
You're
that guy.
literally
Right.
You're literally just reiterating everything that I've just fucking said. Fucking Mr. Parrot over here.
That's something for you.
By the way, what's in that cup? Fucking cum? Don't tell us you've been jorking into that like a hockey player's spit cup.
Maybe. Who knows?
We've lost Wolf.
No. Oh, it's fucking. Oh, right. Okay, that's enough now. Okay. That's really enough. That's really enough now. Fucking hell. Right. Thanks for watching, guys.
And if you
Take
want to
care.
know how Undead became Undead, feel that in the one past the next podcast.
Yeah.
Because we don't have time for that.
You'll find out next week. Alright.
Oh,
Right, that's from us, guys. Take care. Peace.
Peace.
Oh, man.